Right, we're now attempting to get the fuel tank out. As you can see, the tank itself is a little bit rusty, but we've managed to get the straps out, and the threads that hold these silly clamps on managed to undo. The next game is to get the tank out. Although it's loose, the fuel filler neck's hiding over here, so I've had to take this rear silencer off, which is boy racer nonsense. So providing I can get this heat shield off, hopefully we can get the clip out and remember how this tank comes out, because the tank's actually wider than the chassis legs, so I think there's an acquired art to get them out. But it was probably only 30 years since I last took one out. Right, this is some of the fuel that I've just drained out of this tank. As you can see, it's not very nice. There's rather a lot of lumpy bits in it. With water to see what happens. Go on in, tip her up. Interesting.
Rust.
Interesting.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's actually cleaning a lot of that out.
Oh. This is nice. Right, we're on we've just wire brushed the tank to make sure there's no holes on the top of it. Bottom of it even. And now we'll put some Genolite on it, which will just kill the residual rust on the outside. Not sure what we're going to do on the inside yet, but this is a start. Right, we've done a little bit more as it wasn't quite time to go home. I've moved the petrol tank to the boot and I've plumbed it in so it's picking up on the pump under the car, the normal one, but the second hand one that I found. It's running all the way through on the existing fuel lines up to the carburettor. But there is a problem because the relay that controls the pump, which is designed to prime the system, doesn't actually work. It's called a tachometric relay, so we need to find one of them from somewhere. It's the same as on a GT Turbo, but the price is accordingly, as you can imagine. So the tank's going to go away for someone to look at. Not sure what we're going to do with this sender unit, because that's pretty evil and it all fell to pieces. So whether it'll ever work again, I don't know. But anyway, that's that. So that's it for today. I'm going home now. Up and running. And on tick over, the oil light's on, which is not quite so good. I'm hoping that once I've changed the oil and filter, that won't be an issue. Oh dear. Anyway, it's running quite nicely, a bit rich. I can hardly breathe in here. I'm draining the oil, which is coming out like black piss, so that'll be draining overnight. And I've got the oil filter off. This is the one that's come off, which is a bit small. I see you've got some nice ones here for me to put on, but this is English thread, this is metric thread. In 1985 they went from English thread, which this metal bit here is and fits on here, to metric thread. So metric, English, English. This one here that's got 18 turbo written, it's a nice big one. I'd expect it to have. This is for an early car. English, English. I think this one is English, and these are my newer stock for newer cars, newer Renaults. And that's metric, says M20, M20, M20 and M20. But I'd like to try and find one that's a bit bigger, really, at least this size, because modern cars only have these little short dumpy things on. which is probably what they've superseded it to. That's why you've got that one on. Anyway, I'll sort that out tomorrow. I've got to decide what oil I'm going to put in it yet.
Mirror. Whoa.
Right, we've got it out in the sunshine, running on the can off the roof. It's got nice new oil and filter in it, so it's ticking over quite nicely. So just waiting to load it on the trailer. Got to unload a Laguna, sitting out on the road, put this on the trailer, take it out to be welded.